There is a man buried in the orchard behind the house on Watery Lane. My father put him there in 1909. I was 7. I watched from the upstairs window. He didn't know I was watching. He never spoke about it. Neither did I. That is the first thing you need to understand about this family. We don't explain ourselves. We act, and then we carry it. And the carrying becomes so ordinary after a while that you stop noticing the weight. I went back to that orchard in 1919, 10 years later. Just walked out there one morning before anyone else was up. The ground had settled. There was grass growing over it, same as everywhere else. An apple tree had dropped fruit on top of it, and the fruit had rotted and gone back into the earth. I stood there for a while. I don't know what I expected. Some sign of it, some difference in the ground that said something happened here, something was ended here. A man's whole life was put in the earth right here, and covered over and forgotten. There was nothing, just ground. I thought about France then. I think about France most mornings, whether I want to or not. But I thought about it specifically then. All that ground over there, with all those men in it, fields and fields of it, and how in 20 years those fields will look like any other field. Grass and mud and weather, and nothing to tell you what's underneath. Birmingham is like that. The whole city is like that. You walk down any street and you are walking over things, over decisions that were made and carried out and buried, over debts that were settled in ways that don't get written down, over men who made the wrong choice, or the right choice, or no choice at all, and ended up in the ground regardless. I am not sentimental about this. I mention it only because it is useful to understand. When you deal with this family, when you deal with me, you are not dealing with people who are troubled by what gets buried. We were raised on it. My father before us, his father before him. The orchard is still there. I own the house now. The inspector came by yesterday. New man, young. He had that look they get, like he'd heard things and was trying to decide whether the things were true. I gave him tea. I was polite. I answered every question he asked me, and none of the ones he didn't. He'll be back. They always come back. I'll give him tea again.